Well, they say that your eyes are the window to your soul, but what about your toes? Our next guest says you might not believe all that your toes reveal about your life. Wow. Please welcome Jan Daniel. Hi, Jan.
Hi, thank you.
We've all been very fascinated by this. What can your feet reveal about yourself?
Well, it's your whole personality and your whole life. It's in your toes. From the day you're born until now, present moment, it's all of the history that you've gone through.
And you can tell that by looking at someone's toes. How exactly does that work?
Well, bunions, corns, calluses, hammer toes, any formation like that will show the difference between someone who's had some difficulties in their life and someone who hasn't. Lines in the toes tell us at what point in time that happened. The nails will tell you stories about, like nail fungus tells you you're irritated or angry about something.
So you can look according to your chart and you look at certain sensor points, like a hand reader, a palm reader would do when they look at your hands.
Similar to that, except we do not do the future. We're all
future.
no future because we feel like the future is up to you. It's free will.
Right.
So it's only up to the present moment. And anything you choose from that point on can change your toes.
Okay, I totally want to see this in process, so we've asked floor director Larry to step on in. Reluctantly, he took off his shoes. Hi, Larry. You know this makes me so happy that you're on camera right now. Okay, I'm going to let you go to work. So, Jane, you sit down there. This is her typical setup that you would have. You do this a lot for events and parties, and I could see this being a real crowd pleaser, but what jumps out and speaks to you when you look at Larry's feet?
Well, the first thing I see, Larry has lots of wrinkles. And so Larry has a lot of stuff going on in his feet. This is considered, are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Right-handed. So on your right toe is called your money toe.
Okay.
It's your feelings about money.
Okay.
Okay. And this one is your feelings about trust. So if I'm looking at the money toe, you see how it sort of kind of wants to be close to this relationship toe?
Uh-huh.
So you depend on some relationship for your money?
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be like a husband-wife relationship. It can be work relationship or family relationships. So also you have a fairly long toe here. So do you like to talk?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, he says, Amy, wrap this segment. It's too long. Get me out of here.
By the way, we do have another minute, 45 seconds.
Thank you for giving me my time cues.
So if you had, this second toe is called your air toe. It's also your communication toe.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's either about how you communicate with the world, and people who have a longer second toe generally will have a lot of things to say to people. And if you're very shy, the other thing that it will show up is your creativity or your skills in math and computers.
Okay.
So,
Are you skilled in math and computers?
Are you kidding me?
So it must be the talking, huh?
Must be.
Okay. Are you fairly direct when you talk to someone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. When you have short, like it looks like somebody.
How much time left, Larry?
1 minute.
All right.
Okay. When you have no particular flesh left at the end of the nail, that usually indicates someone who has a very direct approach to life.
Or maybe he bites his toenails.
Oh, boy.
I don't think so. And so this one would be your relationship toe, and this is your relationship to others, and this is your relationship to yourself.
Okay.
So if you'll notice that they don't match, your feet don't match.
Well, that's an old basketball injury right there. Didn't have money to get it
Larry,
fixed,
you played basketball?
Sure.
Who knew you were an athlete? Really? So you have an injury?
Yeah.
So this would be like a bunion?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is also known as your bone of responsibility.
Okay.
So when you were younger, were you responsible for a lot of stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That usually shows up as a bunion.
Okay.
When you
I just thought it was an old basketball injury. I can't afford to get it fixed.
It tends to be something related to the bone of responsibility, which is responsibility you have in your life.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm sure we have to wrap this up, don't
Okay.
We need to wrap.
we? We're out of time. So what's your final thought on Larry?
I think Larry has nice toes. He has a lot he could work on here as far as from an emotional point of view, and some issues that he needs to work on, but I don't want to put those on camera.
Oh, Larry's saying he's giving the rock signal. Get get out before we get too emotional. Jan, this was fascinating. And Larry, I think you're great just the way you are. And I'm loving your basketball injury. I think it's great that you have such an athletic background. All right, if you want a tarot reading, because I know you do, this is also cool, you can contact Jan. Her website is YourTalkingToes.com. We'll have a link on our website if you don't write it down right now. But for now, we're going to go back into Rob. I wonder what his feet are saying.
I could have told you right away that Larry had a big responsibility on his toes. He's the most responsible man I know. Not good with computers.